What up, my dudes? Okay, boys, we got us a little Tomac update here. I know everybody's been waiting to hear something. So far, all I've really been able to find are two posts, one of them being from Star Racing Yamaha, and the other being from Tomac's wife. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So this post right here is from Star Racing Yamaha, and I quote, they say, "Lots of memories to look back on and be thankful for these past few seasons. Time to get our champ healthy and on the road to recovery." All right. And then the post from the wife, and I quote, says, "Not exactly the outcome we were expecting from this weekend, but we're just thankful to be healthy enough to keep smiling. We're so thankful for our team, our family, and everyone that has made this season one to remember. Coming back stronger," is the last part of Tomac's wife's post. Okay, coming back stronger. This is where I think some people are getting a little bit confused. They're getting a little bit tricked up here, I feel like. Okay, so basically, at a first glance, it kind of seems like Tomac's wife's post makes it sound like Tomac's going to come back to racing and all that. But the Star Yamaha post actually kind of tells you the opposite of that. All right, so I know everybody's a little confused on this one. They don't really know what's gonna happen with Tomac as far as, is he gonna pro race again? Is he gonna retire? All that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm talking about in this video here. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it. I like to go through there and read through those and just kind of see what everybody's thinking on this. But as far as Tomac's wife saying coming back stronger, I think that just simply means in general. Like, I don't think that necessarily has anything to do with racing or anything like that. I just think she literally means like coming back stronger physically, not necessarily to race. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, we're going to get this Achilles tendon healed up and we'll be back to walking and come back stronger. I think a lot of people are hoping that that means that Tomac's going to come back to pro racing. I wouldn't just jump right on that if I was you. I would be very careful on believing that, because that's not even really necessarily what that means. She didn't say coming back to racing. She didn't say anything like that, okay? So you got to be careful adding your own context to it. I don't think Tomac's coming back to the pro racing, just with the simple fact of he was already on his way out and he's already proved everything he's had to prove in the pro racing. Why would he come back? You see what I'm saying? It's kind of just like, why would he? But yeah, I mean, I just think some people are looking into that like, oh, like Tomac's wife is basically confirming that he's going to come back stronger and be better back into the pro racing and stuff like that. I don't think that's what that means at all. I think that simply means, you know, he's just going to physically be able to come back from this and be fine. But not like he's going to come back to the pro racing, okay? Now, with the Star Yamaha post, that's the one that basically tells you that he's not going to be coming back. It kind of goes down more of the road of just saying things like, well, we're really thankful for the past, you know, seasons with Tomac being on the Star Yamaha. It was almost like a farewell post in a certain kind of way. This is just a bizarre situation here, because it's like, you know, he still is on Star Yamaha, and I don't know what all kind of contracts they signed and stuff. So he technically is still on the team, but I guarantee you, Tomac is going to be retiring from this, bro. I mean, it's just like the writing on the wall almost, in a certain sense. I mean, yeah, Tomac could try to come back if he really wanted to. I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying I just don't think he's going to at all. I would love for him to. That would be awesome. I'm a big Tomac fan, but I just think some of you boys you're getting caught up in it a little bit. You're getting caught up in the thinking he's going to come back like Villapoto did after his injury, or thinking he's going to come back like Roxon did after his big bad injury. But you got to understand, Tomac is at the very end of his career already. He wasn't even dead set on racing outdoors this year till like right before outdoors. You guys saw, and he wasn't even dead set on racing Supercross in 2023. But I remember he just happened to get on that 2023 new Yamaha and just apparently liked the bike so much that he was like, all right, let's try to do it this 2023 Supercross season. Then that turned into him saying, okay, let's race outdoors, and then the Super Motocross stuff. But now that he has one of the worst possible injuries that you can possibly have for any kind of a sports injury, I mean, bro, it's a tendon. It's not and it's not just one little small tendon. It is the main tendon of your entire foot process, bro. And that is such a major element to like Supercross racing and all that kind of stuff. Tomac's not coming back to pro racing. You might see him back on a bike again, just playing around, kind of riding at a local track or something like that. I could definitely see that happening, but he is not coming back to the pro racing. And I'm telling you this for your own damn good. I know right now it probably sounds like I'm being a bad guy or something by just coming out here and saying that to you, but again, Spency Boy tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Sometimes it's not what anybody wants to hear, but it has to be said because I've been seeing everybody and their grandma keep talking about it like, is this the last time we're going to see Tomac? Oh man, this might be the last time we ever see Tomac pro race. I have not seen a lot of people just come out and straight up say, yeah, Tomac is totally done. We will never see him again. It's like they're still trying to hold on to that slight possibility that he comes back. He's not coming back, bro. He's not coming back, bro. And the quicker you understand that, the better off you're going to be. I'm just telling you, man. He's not coming back. Star Yamaha's post kind of went in that direction. It wasn't like, oh, well, we're going to... we're looking forward to the future of getting back out there or anything like that. It was kind of like a farewell, thank you for your last season on the bike. That's more like what Star Yamaha's post was. Now, the wife's post, I will admit, did kind of give off that vibe a little bit of like, she literally said, we're going to come back stronger. Of course, that's not even from Tomac. All right, so that's the other thing you have to understand. It's not like Tomac is saying it. I think that's where some people are getting a little tricked up. His wife is just saying, we're going to come back stronger, but that's not like Tomac went in there and said, I'm going to come back stronger. Those are two completely different things. I think the wife is just trying to keep everything in good spirits. Just come back stronger physically, not come back stronger to the pro racing, okay? Those are two completely different animals, and everybody needs to understand that, bro. But, yeah, Tomac is totally done with the pro racing. I mean, if you can't understand that by the caliber of injury that he had at the time of his career, I don't know what else to tell you, but... even if he tried, like that's what I'm trying to say. Even if Tomac tried to come back, it's like, you really think he's going to be on that kind of level, let's just say in 2024, to keep up with whatever kind of level Sexton is going to be on in 2024, and Jet Lawrence and all those boys, you really think Tomac would even do that? You even think, why would he even try to do that? It's like, it'd be hard enough for Tomac to come back in 2024 without this injury at all. It would have been hard enough for Tomac to have kept racing without this ruptured Achilles. You really think he's going to do it after rupturing his Achilles? Are you insane, bro? He's not coming back. He's not coming back. I'm telling you, he's just not. He'll come back. He'll probably ride some bikes and, make some fun videos and stuff. I'm sure he'll do that. But, this is Tomac's retirement right here. And I'm sure Tomac's looking at it like, oh, yes, dude, the pressure's off. I don't have to worry about any of these championships. He had a lot of pressure on him from Star Yamaha. So I'm sure Tomac's looking at it like, hell yeah, this is my ticket to retire right now. That's what I think. I think Tomac's looking at it strictly as a, all right, this is my sign from the motocross gods. It is time to hang the boots up, bro. Of course, you know, I'm sure he's not just going to jump out and say I'm retiring right away. He's going to think about it for a little while, but still yet, like, it's going to become apparent to him, I feel like, pretty quickly here that it just ain't going to be worth it. Like I say, even if he tries to come back, good luck trying to get that injury back to the point. He can go out there, he could probably come back out and be a top 10 kind of guy in 2024, but it would take him another, probably a good 3 or 4 years, realistically, before he ever even dreamed of getting back on that level that he was this year on the bike. I just can't even fathom that happening in any kind of way. I just don't think there's any possible way. But that is literally how long it would take after having that catastrophic of an injury for Tomac to even dream. And it's not even saying he could get back to the same level he was, but to just even dream of it, you're looking at another 3 to 4 years minimum. Like, I don't think some of you guys fully have understood that. You're not getting it. Like, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, this is one of those crazy freak injuries that don't normally happen. But it is what it is, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, it just is what it is. But I guess we'll hear some more here in the near future about it. It would absolutely blow my socks off if Tomac comes out with some post that says something like, it's not over yet. I'm going to come back to pro racing. I still got a lot to prove, or something like that. That would shock me more than anything, bro. Like, I can't even fathom it. I can't even imagine him doing that. I just can't even, it takes so long to even get on that level. You know, Tomac, like, the biggest injury I can remember him having is when he tore out both them shoulders at, what was it, Lakewood, right? Man, he has some bad luck at some of these Colorado tracks, bro. This shit's weird. But yeah, you got to understand, like, Tomac's not really had a super injury-plagued career. So that's another thing. Like, I just don't see him even risking it again. You know, it's like, bro, I ain't going to go through this shit again. And it's like, you know, he's had a fairly healthy pro career when you really think about it. So, in fact, he's kind of had that one big injury towards the start, and then he's had this big injury towards the end. It's just not the right kind of timing for him to even think about coming back. He's 30 years old. He's got the kids. I guarantee you he is looking at this as well, this is my early step into retirement. Basically going back to what he had originally planned, like not really planning on racing outdoors necessarily. You know, it's kind of just going back to that original thought process I feel like he had, which is crazy for Star Yamaha because they were putting all the eggs in the Tomac basket. I guess now they're just going to have to hire Cooper Webb again. That's exactly what I think Star Yamaha is going to do. Cooper Webb will come in and take Tomac's place, and Webb will be bad to the motherfucking bone on that bike. That's exactly what I think is going to happen. He's going to feel right at home on that bike because he used to ride that Star Yamaha 250, obviously. But, yeah, this is the end of Tomac as far as pro racing. The quicker you can understand that, the better off you'll be. I'm telling you, for your own good, bro. I think some of you're holding on to this little piece of, you know, hope and, like, thinking it might, you know, he might come back. No. Way too bad of an injury, way too late in his career. And it would be one thing if Tomac was, like, never even really talking about retirement plans up to this point, but he was already basically saying, like, 2023 is definitely going to be my last year, you know? Definitely going to be his last year. If he even raced the whole year. You know, it was already kind of planned on being that. So now that he has something as crazy as a ruptured Achilles, bro, it's a done deal. It is a done deal. I don't care what the wife posts. I think some people are just kind of taking that a different way than what she really meant it in. You see what I'm saying? But he's done, dog. He is done. He may come back stronger, like physically, you know, like yeah, it's good to keep the spirits up. Cool to see Tomac smiling and stuff, you know. But I think the racing part of it is the last thing on their minds. With that crazy of an injury, you're just thinking about, let's try to get back to walking. Let's try to get back to shitting on my own. Like, let's try to just get back to the simple things in life. Not even dreaming about, let's get back to pro racing and go back to doing that crazy ass shit again to potentially get me back in this situation again. I think that is the last thing on Tomac's mind. The absolute last thing. I think in Tomac's mind, he's already retired, dog. He is already retired, dog.